coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
Hello everyone, welcome to Raft, where we discover new things. Discover new things and have fun. If you want to know, this is the, I used to play the kind of like testing version of Raft. It was completely different looking. And this is the end part of the Raft. Basically it's the new version anyway. Yeah, I was making a temporary anchor. Just take a look at what I need for certain things. Also, eventually we'll need the nets to catch the stuff. Yeah, when you have the shark, like when it's not on peaceful, basically the shark will attack you, and so you have to stay on the raft. I mean, you can kind of get off the raft, but you're gonna get hurt, but not like crazy enough where you die instantly. Eventually we'll have a better inventory with like better chests. Sometimes that streamer can be a little confusing for me, because I don't know how to use it sometimes. Yeah, those crates, or at least the kind of like containers, the one I just picked up, basically those are typically have like those kind of like gifts in a way, but not quite. Uh, Basically you discover new furniture. And sometimes I forget to eat food too. I know if you keep really ignoring it, your health will go down and eventually you'll die, and when you die you lose your stuff if you try to like if you like just kind of give up, basically you'll losing your stuff, like some of your stuff. That's why I was like, that's why I kind of feel like you need like someone at the beginning, because you're gonna lose your stuff if you end up dying. Yeah, if you kill the shark, you're like basically be able to explore the islands. That's why it's like best to get the bow and arrow as soon as possible and get quite a bit of arrows. Best to get the metal arrows, because with the metal arrows you can kill the shark more easily. And that's why I'm in the water, is because I killed the shark, and so it's like safe to be out in the water. And I was trying to make room so that I wouldn't hold anything. And doing the jumping like that, it basically you kind of go a little more faster. That was the packaging I was talking about. Yeah, it's mostly best to get the plastic and wood for the palm leaves. If you're gonna make a net, then you're gonna get a whole lot of palm leaves. I mean, you still need palm leaves, but like, not crazy amount of palm leaves. I think I was just making sure that the shark wasn't there, and also every time I look at the my boat, I make sure that I'm like with the boat instead of like far away from the boat. Because once you lose your boat, there's no way of finding it ever again. Yeah, uh, grilling the shark meat takes a little longer than the fish. It's only because it's like, it gives you more better food. Yeah, once you get to the island, I recommend being careful with the shark, but also try to get metal as much as possible, because and also copper, because you need that, especially the metal, because and also clay, because clay and sand actually, because you need it for I can't remember if clay and sand is for the clay block or if it's just for the bowl. Uh, but basically, you need those pretty much, and some seaweed also. But basically, you need the clay block in order to create this smelter. You need a whole like quite a bit of clay blocks. Yeah, with a small storage, it's kind of hard to put things together. I know on my very first Raft that I played, uh, on this version, basically I had made storage and it was pretty good, like how I did it. Because I had the wood in its own spot. And then I had the leaves, palm leaves, and then at the plastic, and a different spot. Yeah, sometimes I don't watch where I'm going and I end up falling off the boat. Oh, hey, it's a turtle. I accidentally pressed the wrong button and ended up, I ended up falling off too. But, I accidentally pressed the left click instead of holding R, which, then you just use the mouse to rotate. Basically, I'm trying to get to the island. Hopefully the shark won't eat that bucket of rocks. Yeah, if you use enough, like if you have one metal, you can actually make some metal platforms, as I would call it, and it would protect your ship from, or boat from, the shark. Probably was too late to grab that shark. Yeah, the shark's head is mostly just a trophy that you actually put on a wall once you build like a wall, and then you put the trophy. I think it's a large trophy wall thing. I forgot what it's called. Also, I was trying to put my um, hammer in is because I don't want to lose it just in case if I go underwater. At the beginning, you don't have to worry about the flowers because it takes up a lot of room because you get the flowers and also the seeds. But once you make the better storage, you can actually get get those flowers and then put the seeds. And I just lost the where it had fallen out. Huh, it looks like it went through the ground. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find when it does that. I know if you are like under the ground, I mean not underground. I know when you basically are on the island and then you decide to save the world and then exit out, you'll basically spawn in like basically under the island. And the only way to get out is to keep on walking through the island until like you get to the like beach area, and then you like pop out from the island and go in the water. This is just temporarily, like storage spot, and also where, but like some of the other stuff just temporarily to like build up the raft, and then once that I can organize the storage and also the areas where I want to put stuff at. Sometimes when that shark attacks me like that, sometimes I get like a little freaked out about it. Because it's like all suddenly I get damaged. Only way of getting the resource is like without trying to kill the shark with without the bow and arrow is to kind of go on the opposite side of the shark, or like opposite side of the island, and then you can start collecting the resources until that shark comes. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell between stone and uh, sand, and sometimes the clay also. But it's like basically the dark, kind of like small object is the rocks. A little more bigger is the, and it also has to be lighter, is the sand. And then the bigger, a little bit bigger than dark is the clay. You also need a whole lot of scrap also. But eventually that can like, you need like the scrap eventually later on. Not sure why I keep on doing that. I guess I just keep on trying to reorganize the stuff, but in truth it does not be organized at all. Also, I didn't grab my hammer to fix the boat, but maybe later on I probably would. Who knows? Just trying to find some more resource, because it could, like, you have to go around the island sometimes, and there's only certain spots that the resources spawn, and I'm grabbing scrap and clay. Yeah, the seaweed is the longer plants, and shark disappeared. Basically, it's like the tall plants. Those are the the seaweed. Sorry, if I accidentally almost said milkweed, which is from Wire One Life, which I played a lot. Which of late I haven't actually been playing the Wire One Life. It was sand and clay for the wet brick, which will turn into dry brick, and when you get the bricks, you can make a smelter. I think I didn't realize I had already had made a hook, and so I ended up making a new one. Oh yeah, there's if you go to somewhat special islands, there'd be shark tagging. There'd be one of those trader outposts, I would call it, and what you need is like the machine for scrap, and what you do is put like anything that's like extra, like for example stone, into it, and basically it'll make some scrap cubes, and then what you do is go to the trader outpost and buy the fish, and then you go fishing, and then you'll need more scrap cubes, but at least you'll have like some tokens for buying stuff once you get enough scrap cubes. But that'll be down the line later on. And then some islands, probably the little more bigger islands, there's like this bird. And you want to avoid it, and if you could, then you try to attack it, but you need bow and arrows, and it's like really, really hard for me to kill it. I mean, I only did it once, and it took a very long time just to kill it, and took a lot of arrows just to kill it. Basically, the bird will throw down some rocks, and you have to avoid them. I've forgotten where the smelter was at exactly, and it looks like I need more bricks. I need 6 total just to make a smelter. And some nails. I also hate those birds because they always attack my crops. They're a little annoying, personally. I meant to scoot that a little bit more longer so I can catch the other object, but I missed. So for those that have issues with, like, I guess, I think it's, like, seeing a clutter, a mess, eventually I'll clean it up so they won't be messy. Yeah, the nets are useful for collecting items into, like, your, uh, like, inside the net, basically. Yeah, I think at the time I didn't fully know what I was doing exactly as to, like, place them, maybe? I'm not totally sure why I had, like, pillars, but I probably did. Those pillars are for when you, like, build upwards, and you can also use these side pillars for when there's, like, nothing there, pretty much. Like, where you place, the wall, or more precise, the other wall, the ceiling part, and then, or floors, and then you can use the pillar to uh, make it where you place the flooring there. Hopefully I explained it well. Yeah, what I did is put like platforms around so that the shark won't eat the net, because the net is pretty expensive to make when you're like first out playing the game. And for a little while also. Depends on how much you're doing. But I love falling into the water. Oh, bye guys, have fun.